Welcome everyone. So this is the part two of my Rush Rally 3 tutorial and beginner's guide. So in the part one, if you have watched that, if you've not yet watched that, you should go back to my channel and watch that. So in the part one, I told you guys the whole rundown on the game, everything you need to know in this game, all the settings, everything I've covered that in the part one. Now this is the part two, which I said in the part one, I would show you guys more on the multiplayer and show you how to tune your cars. Mhm. So let's go ahead right now and click on the multiplayer here. Sometimes it does like this. It's not about internet or whatever. Sometimes this is how it just goes. This is how the game is. You may see this connection error, but it's not from your internet, it's from the game. So let's try it again here. You see, now it has worked. So let me just go ahead and show you guys how it is. Click any lobby you want. Let's just allow it to load. Okay, as you can see, they are in a race. They are in a race right now, because you can see this driving icon beside their flags at the left hand side of all their flags. They are in a race right, and that is how you know they are in a race. Now if I click on my car here at the bottom right, so then you get to choose the car you want for the game, for the race. I mean, if you can see this small setting, this red logo, this band logo at the bottom of the car here, it is for like no tuning allowed. Everybody will raise the car stock as how you bought it, so no tuning allowed. You understand? That is what this thing is for. I will show you guys all these settings when I create my own lobby. These guys are about to finish their race. As you can see, this Chinese person is in 92% done. He's about to finish their race. His race, he's already done. Now, okay, yes, he is already done. Although I'll be following them to race. I want to show you guys how the multiplayer is, right? I'll be following them. Another person has joined the lobby as well. Obviously, as you can see my name here, the arrow is my car class, and the Xeno Compact ZR is my car name. This one here is my score, right? Okay, so the 1396.50 is my score. They're about to get into a new race, so I won't be joining them. Let me just go back. Now, this multiplayer you're seeing on my bottom left, bottom right, I mean, it is the number you see there is my score. So 1296.50, right? As you start this game, they'll give a default score be given to you of 1000 points, right? If you go into races in the multiplayer mode and you lose, the points will be going down and down and down. If you go up here and you win, the points will be going up and up and up. So I have gained 396 points so far, right? Obviously, this is not the first time I'm playing this game. I had other phones where I played the game, so it would have been much higher than this by now, right? Okay, so now let me show you guys I want to create your own lobby. Although this LAN here, as you're seeing here, LAN, is for you and your friends to play, right? Create or search, right? Let me go to this internet tab here, right? So we are going to get a let's do create match so I can show you guys all the settings you need to know when you are creating a lobby in multiplayer for Rush Rally 3. Okay, so damage is basically if you crash, right, will your car be damaged? You can set it on or off. In real life, if you crash, your car will be damaged, which will cause you some speed, right? Your car won't be able to go that fast as a non-damaged car. So you can turn it off because as in you need to be your car need to be in a very good shape for you to win race. Collisions is this one right here. Collision simply means, right, whether the car can pass through each other or not. As if you watch any of my gameplays, you will see that when I race, the cars pass through each other. Why is that? In other racing games or rallying games, the cars don't pass through each other. Why is that? Now, rally track is small. Rally tracks is small, so you can't really expect to overtake. It's a very narrow track. In some tracks, only one car can fit on the road at a certain time, right? That's why it's good for collision, so that you can pass through your opponent in case they're going slow or in case they crashed and you won't crash into them, right? So that's just basically it. That's why I like this game, because of these collisions. Very good feature in the game. Imagine if there's a pileup of cars crashing at the front, and then you have to now go into them and then crash instead of you to just continue your race, right? Now, randomized event simply means after you finish a certain race, right, the computer or the game will randomize another rally track in any of the countries, or a rally cross track, right, for you guys to play. Arrow X laps, which this one here, simply means the number of laps in rally cross. This game has two types. Yeah, rally cross, that is rally racing, right, where you race against each other. Now, rally cross is like 6 people, right, or depending on how many you guys are in the lobby, right, is 6 people. And how many laps would you guys do? I've also shown you guys rally cross in the part 1 of this tutorial. So now let's go to car restriction. You can set this one, right? If you want to use a specific class of car, you can set this one. Or maybe you can't upgrade your car to class Arrow, which is the highest class, right? Class D is the first class, class C, class B, class A, class S, class Arrow, right? That is basically it. The first tuning, that was what I just said in the beginning of when I was in the lobby. You will raise the car stock as how you bought it. There's no tuning, no camber, no final ratio, no spoiler ratio, no, right, no suspension, whatever, right? You raise the car as how you bought it. If you want to set a password, you can go to set a password, like lock the lobby, right? So only you and your friends can play. Other people cannot play. So set a password. Now, randomized host simply means, like, for example, now me that is the host, I'm setting this lobby up, right? When we finish the first race, the game will randomize another person in the lobby to host and choose the track, right? So you can turn it off or turn it off, right? For start, simply see for start here. For start simply means when 2 people click ready, the game will count down from 20 seconds, right? Because normally for the game to start, everybody has to be ready, right? Now, when 2 people click ready, the game will start for 20 seconds for start everybody, whether you're ready or not. You can do this one so that people won't waste your time, because sometimes people are in their garages changing cars due to the tracks, right? So you can do this so that you not waste your time and waste other people's time in the lobby. Alright, they'll leave the lobby, right? Force finish just is just basically the basically the opposite, right? For example, now you gap everybody and finish the race first, and you have a huge gap. The game will force finish everybody else in 10 seconds, right? You see it on your screen there, right? You will see it on your screen if you're not at the finish line, but for people that are at the finish line, they'll come to the lobby. So that is just how it is. You can turn it on or turn it off anyhow you want to do it. Now, max players, you can see it here. Obviously, self-explanatory. Do you want 2 people in the lobby? Obviously, I think the more the merrier here. So it has to be 6. And I think the more, if you get faith out of 5 other racers, your points will be bigger. So that was basically the whole. That was basically the whole rundown. Basically, the whole rundown on it, right? Now let's move ahead to how to tune your cars. Okay, so this is the car I currently use now to race and do, right. This car I currently use. I also use this one, because any car you want at all. These are all the cars here, right? So let's just buy a new car. Let's buy a new car. Let me buy this Lancer Evolution, right? Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Click on buy. Yes. Boom. But okay, now let's go to upgrades. Tuning. Okay. Or let me use my car and show you guys. Okay. Okay, so let me use this car and show you guys everything you need to know. Final drive ratio is your top speed, right? Is your top speed. And obviously, if you have a lower top speed than someone else, you go faster than them. Let's read what they say here. Changes how quickly you can run through all the gears under flat out acceleration. A lower final drive ratio means you accelerate slower but have a larger top speed, and then higher one means you accelerate faster but have a lower top speed. So I like to keep it right in the middle. For stages that, like, there are a lot of turns, obviously you won't go flat out all that much. You can keep it how you want to keep it, right? Set it to 90 or to 150. Not keeping it at the middle, right? Or 120 miles an hour. Spoiler angle determines, a higher angle will push the vehicle onto the road at high speeds, giving extra grip, right? Now, let's go to the last paragraph here. On open stages, it can be beneficial to lower the angle, right? So that the vehicle can obtain a higher speed faster. Right? Now, spoiler angle and final drive ratio go hand in hand. It goes hand in hand, right? Obviously, if you increase the the two of them, a higher one will give you more grip. But if you lower the angle, right, this will reduce the cornering speed and make the car more unstable. So that is just it. Like I said, in the middle, you don't have to be a car expert here. In the middle, and you can troubleshoot and find out and you can troubleshoot and find out how you want to race, right? Brake bias. This one, just leave it dead in the middle. You don't have to, as it is, just leave it like that. You don't have to really do anything here. So front or suspension, I think you should just leave this one as how it is, right? Just leave this one as how it is. Most times you don't really need to set anything much. Obviously, the car shouldn't be too low to the ground. Something like this, right? Obviously, that let's go to some. It shouldn't be too low to the ground, and it shouldn't be too high as well, right? It shouldn't be too high. Set to default. So I just mostly leave it like this. That's basically, I almost leave it like this. Nothing much to do here. Let's go to wheels. Now let's start from the last one, wheel size. A larger wheel can lower the acceleration, but to allow to achieve a higher top speed. Obviously, and the larger the wheel, the larger the larger the more the grip of the vehicle. Right now, a smaller wheel will accelerate the car faster, but lower top speed. It also lower the contact patch area, resulting in a slightly less grip. Like I said, just leave it in the middle. It depends on you. You can do what you want. I don't really do most things like that with the tuning. Now you see some people's cars when you enter the game, like multiplayer mode. Their tires will be, look at the my rear wheel now. I can see that. I see my rear wheel there. You see some of these things, right? You see some of this camber. Let's read what the camber is now. Increasing the negative camber on a vehicle allows it to use its tires more efficiently while cornering. This can be an advantage on flatter surfaces where there is a lot of grippy cornering involved. If the settings are pushed too high, the vehicle's braking ability will be affected. This is basically the same thing for front and back, same thing, right? Now, okay, so what is the advantage of this now? It will use its tires more efficiently while cornering. Okay. I have tried this camber before, but I didn't really see much difference. It's not the driver. Sorry, it's not the car, it's the driver. So if you find yourself driving slow or crashing or getting last position, you should go and improve. I was not as good as I am now in this game. So it's not about your tuning. You can get the best tune in the world but still take last, right? It's about the driver and the skill you have, right? Although I will show you guys one trick that I like using that will make your car faster actually. So this one is, let's read this front toe. By giving the front wheels a slight toe out angle, it is possible to give the vehicle more stability after turning into a corner. However, you will lose some responsiveness in the steering. Okay, so what's the advantage of this? You will give the vehicle more stability after turning into a corner. A slight toe in the positive angle on the front wheel works the other way, and it will increase the steering response, but it may cause the vehicle to lose stability after turning into the corner. Bro, just leave everything in the middle. Come down here, bottom right, set as default. You are not a mechanical genius, and it doesn't even matter. It is the person driving the car and not the car, right? So that is just basically all you have to know for the tuning. Now let me show you guys the trick I use so that you can be a little bit faster. Look at this final drive ratio. Now, don't set it less than 110. That is, like I said before, it is why you will see people going into the garage in a lobby after a race, and when when the new track for the next race has been chosen, they will come here. Obviously, they can go another place, but they mostly come here. Me, I mostly come here, right? If the track has a lot of turns, obviously you will never reach 120 miles an hour. Never. So instead of wasting your time, you can take it to 110, right? 110. So you can be faster in and out of corners, right? So that's all you have to know here. That's the trick. This is the trick I'm using to be good, to be a good racer. So let's get let's just go. Okay, drivetrain. I always use 50-50 all-wheel drive. Don't ever use front-wheel drive. Don't ever in your life use front-wheel drive. You are, as in, bro, your turns are going to be, you understay a lot, and you can't launch your car well. You have a lot of wheel slip. While you're wheel slipping, other people will be overtaking you. If you the only two, for me, I use only two: 50-50 or 55-45, right? That is 55% of the power will go to the rear wheels, while 45 goes to the front. This one is also nice, 60-40, so that you can turn. This is mainly rear wheel drive. These two now are mainly rear wheel drive, so that you can turn better. You can turn better. And if you notice, when I'm using your hand brake to turn, if you're using 60-40, you will notice that your car turns very much better than using 50-50 or 55-45. For me, I prefer grip in my wheels than turn. So you can use the one you want. This 60-40 doesn't really match my driving style. This one doesn't really match my driving style. It doesn't. So I use 50-50 because I prefer grip. I need that grip. I don't need any wheel speed. Even when you're coming out of a corner, 50-50 is very good. Every power to all the wheels, it will push you out of that corner, right? But 60-40, you will turn very well. Smooth. Your hairpin and your drifts will be very smooth. That's why most times BMWs are a very good car to drive, because they are mostly rear wheel drive, right? So just choose the one you want to choose. You can go on Google and browse. I did a lot of research before I was able to be good at this game. You have to put in the work, right? So I think we can come. Okay, I think we have covered. You can come and upgrade your car as well. I think we have covered everything. We need to you can customize your car. Do what you want to do. So I think that will be it for this video. I have shown you everything you need to be a good racer. All the tips, all the tricks, everything you need to be a good racer. So thank you very much. Please like the video and subscribe so you know when new videos are coming out, and also share to your friends as well. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.